Reece Walsh is crying. Not the quiet, dignified kind. We're talking ugly, choking sobs that shake his whole body, the kind no man ever wants the world to see. The Brisbane Broncos fullback, the same kid who stares down 120-kilo forwards without flinching, the same electric freak who just carved up the entire Panthers pack in the grand final, is absolutely broken. And the reason is savage. Freda Puru, the mother of his little girl, the woman he once called my forever, has a new boyfriend. And she's not hiding it. Right now, somewhere in a dark corner of Red Hill, Reece is staring at a photo that's burning a hole straight through his chest. Freda, smiling brighter than she ever did in their final months together, wrapped in the arms of some tall, tatted-up nobody who apparently makes the perfect oat milk flat white. The caption? A single red heart emoji. No words needed. The message is crystal clear. She's moved on. Reece Walsh, the king of Queensland, just got brutally benched in the game that actually matters. This isn't gossip. This isn't clickbait. This is the moment the toughest bloke in the NRL cracks. And you're about to hear every raw detail. Smash that subscribe button and slam the bell right now, because what happens next is going to rock the entire rugby league world. Let's rewind to how we got here. Reece and Freda were the fairy tale that actually felt real. Teen sweethearts, surprise pregnancy at 19, little Layla Rose born into the spotlight, and Reece stepping up like a man possessed. He tattooed her name on his skin, flew home after every origin camp just to read her bedtime stories, built his entire universe around being the dad he never had. The breakup in 2023 was meant to be amicable. Co-parenting goals, grown-up stuff. They smiled for the cameras at Layla's birthday, posted the mandatory modern family pics, told everyone they were fine. They lied. Behind the scenes, it's been bleeding for months. Friends say Reece never stopped loving her, never stopped checking her stories at 3 a.m., never stopped hoping she'd walk back through the door. He turned down every model, every influencer, every late-night DM after games, because deep down, he thought they still had unfinished business. He bought a bigger house for when Layla stays over, but everyone knew who he really wanted filling the empty rooms. Then, last weekend happened. Grand final week, the Broncos are flying, Reece is on the cover of every magazine, fresh ink, fresh haircut, fresh Clive Churchill medal locked in. He's untouchable. Until Saturday night, the official after party at the regatta. Freda walks in, stunning, in a red dress that stops conversations. And she's not alone. Hanging off her arm is this new guy, some 25-year-old creative from West End with a man bun and arms that suggest he's never been hit by Payne Haas. They're laughing, touching, whispering. The entire Broncos squad sees it. Adam Reynolds tries to run blocker, Paddy Carrigan spills his drink down his shirt from the shock, and Reece just freezes. Sources inside the venue say he disappeared for 20 minutes, locked himself in the disabled toilet, and absolutely lost it. Full meltdown. One teammate heard him punching the wall so hard security almost called the cops. When he finally came out, eyes bloodshot, jaw clenched, he walked straight past Freda without a word, grabbed his keys, and peeled out of the car park doing 80 in a 40 zone. That was the night the tears started, and they haven't stopped. Sunday morning, the photo drops. Freda posted at 9:03 a.m., right when Reece is meant to be doing a family breakfast drop-off for Layla. Timing? Brutal. The new guy's hand is on her lower back, at the same spot Reece used to rest his when they walked into rooms together. Salt meet open wound. By Sunday Arvo, Red Hill is a war zone. Reece doesn't show up to recovery, doesn't answer Kevy's calls, posts a black square on his story with the caption, "Hurts more than any ACL," and deletes it 10 minutes later. The Broncos media team is in full panic mode, damage control texts flying everywhere, because they know what's coming. Because Reece Walsh doesn't cry quietly. He cries on the training pitch. He cries in the ice bath. He cries in the gym while smashing sled pushes so hard the physios beg him to stop. One staffer says he played the same 3 sad songs on repeat for 4 straight hours, headphones in, tears dripping onto the turf. And every time someone asks if he's okay, he just snarls, "I'm sweet," then goes and runs another 400-meter sprint until he throws up. Late last night, Freda sent Reece a message. Not through lawyers, not through family, direct. And whatever she wrote in that text has left him shaken in a whole new way. Some say it's an apology, some say it's a final goodbye. One very close source whispered it's something much darker, something that could destroy everything they've built for Layla. We've seen the screenshot. You haven't.
Reece never replied to Freda's text. He screenshotted it, sent it to one person, then turned his phone off and walked into the Broncos gym at 4 a.m. The message wasn't an apology. It was a gut punch. "Hey Reece, just want you to hear it from me first. I'm pregnant. It's his. I'm keeping it. Please don't make this harder for Layla than it already is." That's why he's been a ghost for 48 hours. That's why the tears turned into something colder. This morning, he finally showed up to training. No words, no smile. Just stepped on the field, put the headgear on, and ran straight through the tackle bags like they owed him money. Kevy blew the whistle early because the bags were literally snapping in half. Payne Haas pulled him aside and asked what was wrong. Reece looked him dead in the eye and said one sentence: "I've got nothing left to lose now." The new guy? Turns out he's not just some random barista. He's an ex-Red Cliff Dolphins reserve grader who slid into Freda's DMs the day the 2024 season ended. Planned. Calculated. And now he's about to be a dad again while Reece watches from the sidelines of his own family. But Reece Walsh doesn't stay broken. He gets dangerous. Word is, he's requested an immediate release meeting. Word is, he's already called Penrith. Word is, the Warriors want him home yesterday. Whatever happens next, one thing is locked. The sweetest, fastest, most lethal version of Reece Walsh is about to be unleashed on the NRL, and it's running on pure pain. Freda wanted closure. She just lit the fuse. This is Aussie NRL Updates. Drop your thoughts below. Who's the villain here? Like, subscribe, and strap in. Season 2026 is gonna be a bloodbath.